Ya kwa sutifi no for so a kensre dikuro ene unit committee for bufuafuo no achese mpontudwuma de abo mo sa dwonso abo akokọ no
honorable alestete mrachi bedwani sewia kwanto mraba to pesua so odi nsimbi atudwa pa se taxes no a edida danduru ena afi adusua ne ma so no yenhwe na enyimfiri ho
Roba okopa keneka esi etire kwamu a enu ada tire ne kofa aso na kai ade asema ban no opposite for chese o match droba no
enu na no pay na wodi wani akiri mboshe electrical se beje nkania na aboa papa nkania de esi de foforo kwa aba ebi so esi poso ba bibia no e fa no home appliance da bia e ka kirewo se wutwa boshe beja wankasa na wacha eja wadwo enei hwe kira kwan sisi a ewo PZ eni keje Dubai di hwe no foforo ne bi sanso so ena ntiata ko for da mu wura mu e ho du ha de ne chese oba Oyerepa dem no aba beje niam na nyina bi e boshe electricals 0536 095 966 0322030838 awiano so ebebo ne fitia no pay akwa kwa no for the chimo gina BK3 services no akopɛ aduane pɛdia no ye English breakfast no and what you know fried rice beben no mo spaghetti pizza meat pie potato chips de keke ka wunyina no gina bi nuane de de papa orders nyina akra fro be bi ama wo na afi wudi ayo programs awodo 0247 009999 0244 239886 wone techno ba fo ni di hwere mo pe ewo aduma
udidie no ya pe zap cola na nomfa ka ho na aduma na si zap cola ye ne ma mu ni aye no kuma se ya ne aye no na niema wo mo di aye zap cola no ahode wo mo nya agro entunuma improve energy na wo ni padua mu no na de ena ye kama ne bo so ofo zap cola wo ye wedding engagement program bia fridge no mu fa zap cola hihye mote na ba bia tonto ano no ne bia shop bia mu zap cola nyana wo yare dia sofo rakunie wo se bra akurase doctor no se bia pressure na ha wana sciatica na ha won hepatitis any diabetes fa koma no obesa wo yare oba se mbum se metwa ajo yam kuro be ma yemere wo mpam se yare gono ne syphilis ne candidiasis no wo fu na ye kese wo pese o jansa no ne hwie no ma sofo rakunie owo kumase breman Pentecost auditorium. Thank you Jesus fi ope udie frɛ no akurase doctor 0248 672271
Jimmy Cliff na boabo no ya na no pay na ye besomo Krobea Asante menua
Oduefour na sabre pinaman na penkra hene chia me ne abusia ensem no enie na no de ekoso nkran efa eye babu wolomo numo bokete lawe ya yese waware akwada su konoma e friend na okromo eho a ebeye yo no ura Stephen Samuel Boaten so for her chief sense so amamre ene nyamesom mu nhwehwemu no de abeto dwase enya wade na ya amamre sa na te ene wo mamamre mu ena yehu ya gini say hey ya ware no dabi enya wade ya amamre
that she wasn't married to the Bogul. It's a ritual which she has been initiated into it at age 6, and she was focused on it. All they did was to elevate her status to a queen mother of that deity. So there was no marriage. Yes, of course, there was some incident of some MCs embellishing it on so many things, and my advice to them, sometimes if they talk to the Ministry of Chieftaincy with my registers, we can find appropriate people to manage these events. But they didn't know, so they went ahead, but there was nothing like a marriage. And so if you say that if she was married and a child as under age, then it doesn't happen. It didn't happen, and that's not the case we're talking about here. So AG would probably answer, if there was no marriage, then there's no prosecution here. Yes, there are some customs and traditions that may well be looked at.
And here TA Honorable 7 Asamoah Boaten or ye chieftaincy minister and I can say and watching on Mammy a yabo dia oba bay minister gender a ye mame Dakua Newman as we church we say Aquadano Okromono or Yemfi she doom 15 years but now man for so or 12 years and on the Bantessa.
Social Welfare Department, under the Ministry of Gender, has taken the child through counseling. Required medical assessments have also been undertaken. Counselors and caregivers have had conversations with the child and relatives about her education, her health, and her future prospects. So we would like you all to know that the medical assessment on the child indicates that she's not pregnant and she has no immediate health concerns. Now, Okromo's date of birth, records at her creche and her primary schools she attended indicates that she's 15 years old and she was born on the 18th of July 2008. The child will continue to pursue her education, and the Attorney General has issued an interim report which is dated 18th April 2024 and has advised that in the best interest of the child and in accordance with Section 2 and 5 of the Children's Act, the
Enti mame da ko anuma enche obeye minister gender na wakasa yi.
So for your hair man sikasam so Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam ene de bosu aba asisudua. So man yehwe ho de ne energy sector no a ka ewo ho pa ene sai se bi kura fa ho ne ade ade ya ye kra na ye de ba be boy nyinam e be bo ho bra ne ade ade ni nyina kakakra wo ho agya etuetuetuetua na so se de aban ne de bia wo ba abonten wo ka kire Ghana de hye se wo na afam de biada se be ya e kan tuetua ne betumi afiro ama Ghana fo en wo atumi ahen ha ye ne na de bia ho de ne no atumi asisi so de fa no fanwo de fa no nyinam ene baabia no a e wo se aban ema na ni ko no sa pepe enugu so wo ye Ghana fo enum so twa penu nya abotre.
There is a task force chaired by the Vice President, which is overseeing the implementation of the various reforms and the measures that we are implementing to strengthen the finances of the sector include IPP renegotiation. We are renegotiating some of the contracts we signed with the independent power producers so that we can reduce the cost of generation. We also are implementing tariff reforms. Since 2022, the regulator, Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, put in place a multi-year tariff framework that led to increase in tariffs by about 70% since September 2022. But this is to assure investors that we admit there are challenges, but we are also bold as a government to take the necessary bullets in order for us to put the sector in a more sustainable manner so as to address those challenges that investors are usually worried about. Then we have the cash waterfall mechanism. It's important because at least it ensures that there's cash flow. Every player in the value chain has some cash flow so that
Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam ono na eswa for your hair sikasam so nti dwumadie no na ekoso pa ya World Bank wo mu meeting bi o mu ye woni IMF for and what is semitudwa
Ye kwa su TV North Kensre na nana kwasi apia ene ye Kensre dekuro nana kire se enema ha no okuru mo doso mpuntudwuma abom se da dwuso abo akokọ no nkane ani kuro no mfa ba bi bebre wo mu ni bi wo mu ni ayarasa bia wo ho sukuu da papa bia se da ni ho te teacher fo se da ma enti zane ma wonti mperifo ntwom ni mehwe o ma na in fact was 28 years no be ye odikuro no saa no munamu na yeti yi eye Kensre dekuro nana kwasi apia eno no na ewie ye no nana esa de adesrede to Esutifi North DC Honorable Anthony Mensah nim say yes serenada anya hwran ko mo politank bia wo metimi di atwensuo kakra na nsuo ho de so ho pa
just and night the another one this is my own way I mean say to so one about since we are to be about say we that say I will attack this is what you can do but then say you can be on why if I thank you this is yes say we want to try man chop up amale okay well you will be so no mama really train my kama is a busy dana e bia ro de this so no say no friends so na but no make it my
eni ayeti nyina eye nana kwasi apia Kensre dekuro na unit committee for de agyae wo mo Kensre no wo mo jese se mpuntudwuma bi ama ho a 2024 ba ye betwe ma wo piensi wo kra se wo mo to aba no mo nto
ya kwa yi e ko so no le to bu ya to yin bantan contract no abaso ise ya ba ya bu se ye wi best lesson. About this year, regional minister, a certificate of MP, Mano, when this woman, yourself was said, I'm come up and come near quite TTA to see a community. Among my so my no cousin, your trouble, because
near so a unit committee for a work cancer or my pile lie. It is certificate for Yamu Assembly, now Munya Bibi.
Now, a man in himself and Pempi and Sano and Shadan Suya, yes, sir. Into a man for Munsem will be Titugana, this year, Metubata, Ebo Branco Farmer Masono, one man was Sissenru, one man is Sian Yama, education materials, no Yaba, say Ghana, Giant Sian, and Fanchaki half a one quadranica cracker, and why Yadifua, and so bedroom portono. Nasania Mania will be a day Ebaba Boise and Pebini Hospital, where they beba Ababa Buano, near side a tour, a chairman, a tour pa, at Toto so, into Nemani Krabi to me capoto, now I say. Eno eno man for cancer sade eno ekoso na aban hwani yepa na enye honorable alestate emra shibi dwani yo wose hwia kontobra ba to pesu aso western of mantem mu eno wose eno kre sabe nyansa bia ni dia ba no ayinim ninsemi
and I support our corner Ghana for Efren because global fund and they are normally what is a no pay. Osha, maybe the MP no donate a no pay 3 times at the amount sometimes no me the bar I want to be called to a person near that district no. Yes, patient no near Kikan no. Minya free peace and love hospital. Woman no menene was that link no. And it's German for any other US for the bar. Now or the midi call echo count the bar minya be the command me hospitals no more. Also in other areas. And so Obi Ablow na Adrona Abano Unia, Najis as Uncle tax. Meanwhile, Abai Isika as Uncle to know they call the various air hospitals and native compounds. So Bia have a chobia. Why should we pay taxes on that? And
Inji openia estate na wotin wenkano no chin what traswo sa performance track ya ban na nsen ya wa launch ya wadan wadi dia kire Ghana this year no kwanso nku bia obepe no dia ahwe tax ana to wonsem aka ama Ghana for so hu na kontebu
Ghana for including ya Western North aban sika area amano no wamfa anyefri what be pre NDC for propaganda moye na aban pese o kire Ghana for say sika area amano no adwuma sei na ode aye enti se na me no kase offer eye akontomna na o apply to the app no na go na kwa say ope bukaso de na yaye wo akontomna krum hospital e no pre akontomna eye court na no pre akontomna factory o bukaso e no pre community Biblia, a better and
your friend open here, let's say, on him, Rashibani, say you are contombra, persuasion.
And this seven you come a ma a woman, a war, is still region, no, so whom one more alcohol, a year a jar, a war, so whom, just so dready, a quantry. Yet, I said, Omane, a man, a cassa, your phone, a cassa, and one much moon, said ye, woman, you may deny city and home croneba. Now, and of course, a man who be so a cansam extra woman pa na a dream for mano and no mudim commano or how more and this for church which is almost 24-hour economy a day and a deba no croneba and young commodity or muddy bibri.
What the Yaman about Obiamba or Bansa never anything. Nkuma 3 to receive. Argentina is a baris and Nkuma first. Auto to the 10, they say 3 to receive. Making this one, my Nanti Obiama. Make ye never by a Nanta, by a nation, by a Papania Manuswak, and the way the only person. What after so? Let's say, if you have a not the end of Mahama, Baba Boya, the Abet Wama. Yes, you to woman. Then a very Baba Boya. No one can collect. Like no push me to my say, Yana me ko ban ti se me so me bana se mi so me anko ma dia. Ade me so ma de ne side de ko fie.
Enti so hum adwonfo ma no nkomo a omo ne NDC mpanefo bi die no no how no do mo bebrebe. Na NDC fo a ekoye no Dr. Louisa Hanabisiu ya oye women's organizer wono ne die animu enna constituency women's organizer Lydia Afasi eka ho pie eni pii na nkomo nyina akọ na womo women's organizer no Lydia Afasi enso kan bibi e kire mai enti Mami Lydia Afasi eno no so home constituency women's organizer NDC
mantu amienu ya ni oba Ghana bibrem ene wiase afa na ba bia asisi ye kamesi ni momo pa Shatawale ena Strongboy womo etwonwom ene na emafo nwumi aba ebisi dance hall ne de keke ka ho a hip life artist ene de ebetumi afre omu bia na wo bienu no nja da hunu de da wo ntem aso bia pese wo soro eche ne yonko na eno na nansan Shatawale yeso akwa ka kire Strongboy se sabi ekusa bia nyado oyibubuafo ya won sem fata kra se be friend celebrity bia ewo wiase anase Ghana ha asema Shatawale ka kire Strongboy no ena Ghana Society of Physically Disabled na chese nuanom ade hye ye nuanom ya sabe odi demo aba bonten so na mo chese Shatawa nkasa ye kura so ama bonten no me pap a chop papa bi amfa ma wono mu a omo de ne be kokot pa na wono mpan me kire Matthew Ano Kodom ene ne Oyerepa kase kasa ye
recently and Shatawa boy performance no question boy na ye kasa ma no asoma Shatawa kai no eno no na ye person with disability in Ghana ye council no se womra na omeka na se we sane mani na social media or the picture bi ato na on am person ni ku no mo so mo sa apache no sane ma na ya dia aye ya pa because over the years the advocacy in that area no so be mockery to the person with disability na be ye derogatory name to be amana nipa na mpe no sa de ni ye chiri o san ko krese nipa ye di dem no ye nyankopon no me na ama ye di dem no fa ye nyema boni dia ye yenti
ntina eno no Matthew Ano Kodom penino ena motene nkan
eno a ye de tumanim be se no si abremo se ebo be se wi adumienu ho ba bia ena keteche na efi Poland aba enam tema mpaka dan ho no ye so ahwe wo mo so ahwe na se na droba bia be pack the car si rewe ekwan mu ewo ekwan no so entibira wo mo hu se kan si wana no bo break atras ni bi cho ai na wo de akobom nyame adom obi emprade na de ode ne car ekosi ekwan mu no aposi fache no ya che so de ho amane aba be boyen nti ebegira we so na kase bo no ye de se Oduefour na na sabre pe na manie na na pega he ne chia me eneme menimenia
Krobea Asante no pe ye ni Jimmy Cliff ena enam ya ye ba ya ba be som ha 100.7 FM
Mr. Michael yaw esumai ono na yere maame ha na omo se Christ asudie nkam nyina na nkam sunsum thank you Lord Jesus and Michael Frimpong birthday Michael Frimpong ewa London hona otia obo de bra and Michael Frimpong birthday if from one yonko brebo Cosmos and I will say no happy birthday ti yena ye wo Oyerepa nyina ye ka Cosmos ho na ya ka kire wo Michael Frimpong se nyame ontre nim kire na London awo no onya pounds ni bia na de bia ba se Ghana de aye den so ntumi nka so aye den yes nana ya mensa you well traso e de amaye
Jena bibia bokode
nyame